Heaven's California.
Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do my CFL Week 4 predictions. So like I always do, let's review Week 3. So Week 3, so BC and Montreal, I was right. So BC beat Montreal 23-16. I watched that game, kind of. I think a bit of it I watched, and they kept coming back. I think it was like 6-0, then 6-3, 6-6. 9-6, 9-0, and then it just kept being tied, but then eventually BC took the lead and then they were able to hold the lead. And then the next game, Calgary and Winnipeg, I did choose Calgary. Calgary did win 29-10, so I was right about that. The Argos and the Red Blacks. Okay, so this was an interesting game. I went biking and then I came home and then the score was in Toronto. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut. I totally forgot. Yeah. Anyway. So, Toronto was down 12-1, so Ottawa had a 12-1 lead, and I was like, see, Ottawa's gonna win, told ya. And I even looked it up. All of the CFL people that I saw, it was all Red Blacks that they chose, so they were all wrong, because the Argos eventually went on to win it. Because although Ottawa was down, although Ottawa had the lead, Toronto came back, and then Ottawa came back, and then Ottawa was down, I think 10 or something, and then they came back, but then they fucked up. They, what's it called? They had the touchdown to make it like, because it was like 26-19, and then they made it 26-25, and then the extra point, but they fucked up the extra point because the guy who was supposed to catch it and bring it down, he fucked up, like he didn't really expect it. So the game ended 26-25. It was a pretty entertaining game. I was wrong, so at this point I was 2-1 for the week. So my friend for the last game had Ticats in Saskatchewan. Ticats were struggling, but after I watched the preview with the Ticats and Saskatchewan, then I'm like, you know what? Hamilton can actually win this game because they're coming off a bye week. They're hungry for a win. You know what I mean? But they lost 37-20. Saskatchewan won. And my friend and I eventually, I had Saskatchewan picked originally, so I should be 3-1 in CFL pick'em for this week, but my friend told me, no, switch to Hamilton, so I did. Stupid me, I listened. Because last time, my friend told me to choose a team, and I didn't, and then that team won, so I was like, hey, you know what? He's telling me to choose this team, so I might as well, because he's gonna be right. Of course he's wrong. So I went 2-2. So the Ticats are 0-4, including the preseason, 0-2 in the regular season. So I went 2-2 for this week. So now, the Toronto Argonauts facing the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So now I don't really know, because the Bombers, I know they're the Bombers. They're pretty good. I do have Winnipeg chosen right now as a pick, with 60% confidence. The pick trend is 68% towards Winnipeg, 32% towards Toronto, and I'm gonna choose 70 points, like predicted, because knowing Winnipeg, they have a lot of points scored. But now I don't know, because the Argos, I know the Argos can win now because they won in Ottawa only by 1, but they still came back to win. And they wouldn't have won if Ottawa didn't have all the turnovers. So I think the turnovers basically helped Toronto win. Other than that, Ottawa would have won. So I'm going to keep it at Winnipeg. So I'm going to choose Winnipeg. And that game is going to be on Thursday at 8:30 in Winnipeg. The second game of Week 4 is going to be the Calgary Stampeders playing in Montreal. This is almost like pretty easy guess. I obviously chose Calgary. The pick trend is 93% towards Calgary, 7% towards Montreal. I did it with 90% confidence, so that's like the highest thing I did so far. And I did it with 70 points. I'm going to bring that down to 65 because, like, I don't know if they'll score that much. So I'm going to easily choose Calgary for that one. The Red Blacks and the Edmonton Eskimos. This one was actually hard for me, because the Red Blacks are a good team, but they had a lot of turnovers, and plus they're going to be on the road this time. Not that they're bad on the road. They almost won. They made it close in Calgary, only losing, I think, 43-39. So they can win, but like the thing is, I don't know, because like Edmonton is a good team. Like I don't even. I'm actually gonna check Edmonton's record right now. Edmonton is second place, 2 wins, 0 losses. Oh, so they're 2-0. Okay, yeah. So they're a good team, and then they're at home. I just don't know, because like Ottawa is a good team, but I don't know if I'm gonna change the pick or not. I might, but for now I'm gonna keep it at Edmonton because I do think they can win. For that, for the pick trend is 71% towards Edmonton, 29% towards Ottawa, and I chose 50% confidence. I'm gonna increase that to 55, and then the points I'm gonna keep that, put it to 45 because I'm not sure. And no, I do not, like, if you guys are wondering, no, I do not go for the team that has, like, the most picks. I don't. I go with, like, what I think. But, of course, most of the people think what I think. So now, so, again, that game is going to be also Friday. Calgary and Winnipeg, wait, sorry, what? Calgary and Montreal is going to be, sorry, I kind of messed up here. Okay. Oh my god, seriously? Okay. So, Friday is going to be Calgary and Montreal at 7:00 p.m. and then the doubleheader Ottawa at Edmonton is gonna follow up at 10 p.m. And then for the last game of the week, BC and the Ticats. I'm not choosing the Ticats. You know very well, damn sure I'm not going to choose the Ticats this time. Why? Let's see. They're 0-4. Most of the games were on the road. One of them was a preseason, like two of them were preseasons, so it didn't matter. But like usually you'll go 1-1 in the preseason, but they are winless. They're completely winless. Like not even a preseason win. Completely winless. I did choose BC because I know that BC is a good team, and although the Ticats are going to be at Tim Hortons Field at home, I do think that the BC Lions can basically kill us. Not kill, but like I remember a game. I have a memory with the Lions taking on the Ticats in 2015 or 2015. Hamilton won 52-22. That's when they were so dominant at home, and now look, I miss those times. And then I remember last year when the Ticats played the BC Lions at Tim Hortons Field. BC destroyed us. I think it was like 38-3 or something. They destroyed us, or 28-3. They destroyed us. So basically, 2015 Hamilton won, 2016 BC won, now 2017. Who's gonna win this time? But I'm choosing BC. The pick trend is 83% towards BC and 17% towards the Ticats, and I'm gonna choose BC with 70% confidence and 50 points predicted, not 45, at 50. And yeah, so for now, my profile, I have 6 wins and 5 losses. My average is 55% of winning. I have 989 points. I have 0 streak points, and my rank is 4,357th. The last 2 predictions I got wrong, so I lost a bunch of points for that. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Once again, I did choose. Once again, I chose Winnipeg over Toronto, Calgary over Montreal, Edmonton over Ottawa, and BC over Hamilton. I do want to be wrong for BC and Hamilton because I do want Hamilton to get their first win, especially at home, because the fans are going to be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, get your shit together. Even I'm saying that. Like, what the hell? So yeah, there's my predictions for week 4. I hope you guys liked this video. Please like, comment, subscribe to me if you're new, of course, and turn on post notifications and all that stuff. Please share this video, like this video, everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you guys for like 362 subscribers. Let's get up to 400, then 500, then 1,000, then 1,000,000. It's not gonna happen, but let's go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.